Welcome back to another episode of the FatmanStephens Podcast. I am Marcus FatmanStephens. Hello, all. Hello. This won't be a long episode. I don't have too much to talk about. It's kind of in a weird space right now. There's a lull between wrestling events, And at the beginning of September, of course, we have Clash at the Castle. Is it picking up with this microphone? It is. We have we have Clash at the Castle coming. And All Out September 3rd and 4th. So that's going to be a big weekend, a lot of wrestling stuff to talk about. But not too much. I miss Raw tonight. Again, for people who don't know, episodes do come out on Wednesdays, but I record usually Mondays after work. But I missed freaking Raw because, well, I missed it because I can move the mic here. I don't know why I'm so stupid. I can just sit up and do it right here. Okay, move this back. We're doing live editing right here, or just moving around. There we go. So stupid. Anyway, I missed Raw. Or I didn't record Raw tonight. I don't know what I was thinking. I really messed myself up, so I didn't get to see too much. I saw it the first hour, or when I saw, I visually saw it, but I didn't really go much into it, and so I missed. I wanted to see from the McIntyre and Owens promo went on, but I work. I'm working, and I forgot to record it on my DVR. So now I'm mad. But what can you do? I'm making sure this mic is picking up my voice. So if you got that's a little headphone warning. Yeah, I can see it. It's good. I'm just nervous because my computer messed up last time, and it was a hard time getting the audio from the video. But the first thing we're going to do on this episode, well, not first thing, because the first thing I really did was talk about wrestling already, because that's just who I am. But we have a new Mountain Dew to try. I'm very excited to try. I first want to shout out to my favorite coworker, Lang. Thank you so much for getting me this Mountain Dew. So I referenced it before in the last episode, the last Mountain Dew taste testing episode. But now we're actually officially going to try it because I have a copy of it. It is Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. This is a Purple Dew. Of course, if you look at it right away, you're gonna think it's great. But again, Pitch Black came out. There's a great Mountain Dew. Pitch Black came out in the 2000s, so they're not doing great. This is Dew with a blast of berry plum, and there's there's plums on here. They look like grapes on here too, but I don't know. Maybe it is grape, but haven't tried it yet. I have 3 of them. Again, thank you, Lang, my favorite. I'm going to try this. Hear that? Let's get the first whiff. Doesn't smell. Doesn't really smell. I don't know what plum smells like, by the way. I really haven't had plums, but I'm very excited because it is purple. And if you know anything about me, I was going to say black people, but that's racist because I'm black. I know I look racially ambiguous, but I'm black. We know we like grape drinks. I love grape soda. I love grape drink. My favorite. Clear my nose out. Let's get the first taste of Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. It tastes like regular Mountain Dew. I don't taste. Hold on. It's coming. It tastes fine. Like it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't set itself apart as an actual flavor. I'm not getting any of anything really. I think I'm sick. Yeah, this is. He found out how he got COVID on an episode. No, but I tasted like I had drinks earlier and I tasted like the drink. Let me clear my nose. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Hold on, let me pause. Let me pause anything. I'm gonna blow my nose. Maybe that's the problem. That was the problem. Cleared it out. I definitely taste the plum. This is really good. Yeah, it's very, very good. I guess I taste more of the, I don't know, because I don't know what a plum tastes like. What does a plum taste like? I've never had a plum. Or a prune, for that matter. But it's good. It is definitely A tier. I won't put it S. I'd probably put it right below the original Mountain Dew. It's really good though. It took a minute because I had to clear my nose out. How come every time I try Mountain Dews, I'm always stopped up? It's every freak. Well, I'm stopped up every day, but I mean like really badly, where it messes up my taste buds. It's not COVID, I promise. I had two more in the fridge as well. So, like I said, if this isn't like the definitive tasting that I really wanted, but again, I think it is really good. I do taste a little bit of the berryness. I wonder what berries they use. I'm trying to look at the ingredients. Well, obviously it's not going to be. It's not natural. Of course, high fructose corn syrup. Of course it is. Natural and artificial flavor. More artificial than anything, right? It's good. This is a good one. Highly recommend if you can find it. It's good. I think a lot of people are just going to drink this. It's a little flat. Maybe because my bag, it was shaking up in my bag. All right. A tier, right underneath. It's like on the same level as Voltage. I don't remember my tier list. I threw it away. I should have get a spreadsheet for it. But it's good. It's A. It's definitely, like I said, on the same level as Voltage. Of course, Code Red is still top tier. Baja Blast, top tier flavors. Excuse me, but that's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I almost finished most of it, actually, in this little video. I love soda. Mountain Dew, Purple Thunder, highly recommend. A. I think people are going to look at it and pass it off as a great Mountain Dew, but it's not that. But it does have a kind of a similar taste to what I remember Pitch Black tasting like. Pitch Black was much more sugary though, but that was again early 2000s, so I'm sure a lot of things would taste it differently back then. All right, I did read a news story today that came out. They officially announced that they are making a Saw 10 or a 10th movie in the Saw franchise. Of course, we know that they were Saw 1 through 7, or Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, either Saw 3D or Saw the Final Chapter 7, Jigsaw, and then we had Spiral. So it was. They didn't really say too much about it, except for that the director of Saw, was it Saw 6 and Saw 7 is coming back, or Saw, let me just look it up while I'm have it right here in front of my face. But he's coming back, so we're getting another Saw film. I'm very excited about that. Saw is one of my favorite series. Really, I think in terms of, hold on, the director. Yeah, the director is the person who did Saw 6 and 7, or 6 and 6 and 3D, or The Last Chapter, whatever you wanna say. So it's coming out October 27th, 2023. So it's actually 6 years to the date that Jigsaw came out in theaters, and it's only going to be like a 2.5 years since Spiral came out. I enjoyed Spiral. Again, I don't really know if it's going to be Saw 10 or not. If you call it Saw 10, that means that confirms that Jigsaw and Spiral are, Jigsaw is Saw 8 and Spiral is Saw 9. But Spiral was more of a spin-off, I thought. Yeah, it was more of a spin-off. I really enjoyed Spiral. A lot. I actually probably want to watch that again. But yeah, I don't know nothing about the film. They literally just announced it today, and it's still a year some change away. But I'm very excited to see what they do with Saw again. Saw's one of my favorite film franchises, horror film franchises. I think because I grew up with Saw. I remember when Saw first came out, and we eventually watched it on I did a bootleg of it, a DVD, and we watched it one Monday afternoon, super dark. We had the lights off, and it scared the hell out of me to try to change my life, to not get into Jigsaw's traps. I was probably 14 or 15 when I watched it, and it still scared the hell out of me. And then having yearly releases, I never saw any. The first Jigsaw movie, the first Saw movie I saw in theaters was Spiral. I didn't see any of these other ones in the theaters. And, I was of age from Saw 5, 6, 7, Jigsaw, Spiral. I was of age between all those movies, but I just never watched one to sit to the theater to see it. That also probably could have been because I was farther away from a theater when Saw 5 came out. I was 18, so I was far away. I didn't have money. Saw 6 came out. I was working. I wasn't close to a theater like I am now. Saw 3D. I was 20, but far away, and I don't even know why I didn't see Jigsaw in theater. I'm kind of shocked I didn't see it in theater. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm glad I waited. But Spiral I definitely had to see because it was Black Saw. I had to see that in theaters. But yeah, that's the only thing they announced was he was same director of Saw 7, 6 and 7. That's about it. So the guy who did Saw 2 through 4 did Spiral. I thought he did a great job. I think Spiral is probably one of the best Saw movies. I put Saw. I think for me it's like Saw, then Spiral, and then like 3. Those are my top 3 favorites. So I'm looking forward to what they do. What's the Rotten Tomato score for the Saw movies? Let me see. It can't be high. Sheesh. All right, Saw 1 is the highest in the series. Holy crap. Yep, Saw 1's the highest. So 51% Rotten Tomatoes for Saw 1. Saw 2, 37%. Saw 3, 28%. Saw 4, 30%. Saw 5, 13%. Saw 6, 39%. So it kind of shot back up. Saw 3D or Saw 7 or Saw the Final Chapter, whatever you want to call it, 10%. So it's the lowest rated one. Jigsaw 33% and Spiral 37%. So going by this, Saw is the top movie, number 1. I agree with that. Number 2 would be Saw 6. And then tie for third place is Saw 2 and Spiral. I like Saw 3 really a lot. I like it a lot. Speak English, Marcus. I like it a lot because of how it ties everything together for the original trilogy. I thought Saw 2 was good, but I think it was a drop in quality compared to 1. Let's look at box office for overall. So Spiral is the lowest grossing Saw movie, and that makes sense because it wasn't the pandemic. Saw 6 is the second lowest with 68 million. I'm sorry, so Spiral was 40 million and Saw 6 was 68 million. The fact that it only made 68 million, that's kind of shocking, honestly, worldwide. Especially if that's the 6th movie in your franchise. I don't know why it grossed so little money. But yeah, Spiral's the lowest grossing one. The highest grossing movie, it looks like, is Saw 3, 164 million worldwide. Makes sense. I wonder if Spiral wasn't, if not Spiral only underperformed because it was released during COVID. This is May 2021, so COVID was still like running wild. It's still running wild now, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, again, I think it's just based on COVID and everything. So, let's see. I'm trying to see everything about the Saw. It doesn't say, again, there is be a Saw 9 that follows Jigsaw. Blah, 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 blah. They also want to do a TV series based on this movie. So, we'll see what happens. I like this movie a lot, so I really hope it's a sequel to this movie, like Spiral. I don't think we need to keep seeing like original stories in the Saw franchise. If you're gonna do that, just do a TV show. I do want to see something eventually. Toe and Bell come back one more time, kind of finish it out, and it's a 10th movie, so I feel like that's the best thing you could do. Like finish it out strong. We'll see what happens, but I'm very looking forward to a Jigsaw next movie, Saw 10, whatever they're gonna call it. Saw 10 just looks so cool. The fact that they would have the Saw and then the X kind of logo, that would really be awesome. I really hope that's the case. And it's not gonna happen, but we'll see. And I would love for Chris Rock to come back as well. Chris Rock, I was gonna say Samuel L. Jackson, but he died at the end, right? Hopefully like a continuation to that storyline, that franchise. But we'll see what happens. What else is going on? She-Hulk will be on Disney Plus on Thursday. I just saw a trailer for it. I just saw a promo for it. Looking forward to watching another Marvel series for the rest of the year, because this is 9 episodes, so it's going up to October 13th, which is the day after my birthday. Actually, we'll be releasing an episode on my birthday. I wonder if I should make it a special episode or something. Maybe. We'll see. I really don't have much to talk about. There's really not much going on. Xenoblade, still playing that. I didn't get as many hours in this previous week. I didn't have a full day off to play it like 7 hours like I did previously, because I went out on my day off, which was Saturday, and then Sunday I went out as well. When I work Monday through Friday, I don't have a lot of time, and then I gotta get my sermon together, so I won't have too much time to really play in the next few days. I'm gonna try to play some tonight after I record this. Maybe get 2 or 3 hours in, because I'm really getting invested in everything, and I want to see. My favorite thing about this game so far is just getting the heroes classes and classing them up and experimenting with different gameplay styles to see what fits me. I really do. I really do miss like Xenoblade's original Xenoblade, how they did it, where you level up and you get more skills and you can level those skills up. I kind of miss that, but I do also like the fact that some of the skills can transfer over to different classes. So like I have like right now I'm playing with Uni as the Full Metal Jaguar, which is the gunner class. It's still attack class, but I have like one of the skills for is it called what's it called? Sentinel, the class that Senna and Senna uses, and she has one of those skills on there. Like, and I'm able to combine them. That's the one best thing about this, is the combining of the arts together to do stronger attacks. So sometimes she can do like 10,000 damage in one hit to an enemy when she combines those arts together. It's pretty awesome. This game is really, really good. It's such an improvement over 2. This might be my favorite. It's definitely my favorite JRPG of the 2020s. Again, now, I did not beat Tales of Arise. I think Tales of Arise is another heavy competitor for the top JRPG of the 2020s so far. But lo and behold, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is taking that title. We still got Soul Hackers coming out next freaking Friday. I gotta pre-order these games. I'm very excited for Soul Hackers too. Again, because it's an Atlas JRPG, a main console JRPG, and we haven't had a really big Atlas RPG since Persona 5, and that was 5 years ago, which is hard to believe. Yeah, they re-released Persona 5, and that's one of my biggest regrets, is I did not beat that over the pandemic. When I was off from work, but I mean, there were so many other games to play. You kind of put to the side the game that just had like not a remake, but like more added content in 20. The game that was just released like 5 years ago. Especially when you had Final Fantasy and a remake, you had Doom, I had freaking Disaster Report, Trials of Mana, Resident Evil 3. There were so many games. It's crazy to think that so many games came out in such a small period of time during the pandemic, and I was actually able to beat them all, because I'm thinking about like how it is now, and like all the games that came out in February and March, and I only beat one, and that was Stranger of Paradise. And we're now in August, and we're about to get another massive slew of games, and I'm getting nervous because I want to beat most of these games, but it's gonna be tough. But I got a nice month. I got a month now, because first of all, I didn't beat AI the Sound and Files 2. I did not beat that. I got pretty invested in that, and now I'm like out of it. I didn't beat Live and Live because I got to the last story, the last hero, and I just stopped playing because Xenoblade took over my life. And now Xenoblade is a week away from getting played out for Saints Row, and I'm just all over the place. It's hard being a gamer, y'all. It's tough work, and I hate it. Effing hate it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Saints Row and Soul Hackers is next week. I'm not beating Xenoblade just yet, but I'm gonna play. I'm gonna try my best to juggle that. I want to beat it by September. I have to beat it before. I think the next big game. Do I have my gaming list on here on my computer here? Let's check. I don't think I do. I have to update my games and movies and TV shows that I watched this year. I don't know if I have my gaming list on here. That's a problem. I forget where I put stuff, or I forget that I download stuff, or I send it to my email or something like that. I don't think it's. Oh, here it is. Remaining 22 game releases. I found. Good, good, good. Good job, Marcus. So let's see what's on here, and I hope I actually fill this out. Come on, Marcus Upward, hurry up, and I'm gonna close the episode because I'm done talking. So the next big game coming out after that. Oh well, that's pretty. Actually, it kind of lessened up, so I can probably beat these games. Um, so again, the next big game is going to be Evil West coming out on September 20th, which I'm going to get. Then after that, Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero. I don't know if I actually have to buy that, but I probably will because I need another RPG to play. And Valkyrie Elysium comes out September 29th. They pushed back Midnight Suns, so I don't have much to buy in October. Only game I gotta buy in October would be Gotham Knights and Star Ocean, which is 2 days apart. Then God of War Ragnarok, and then the Callisto Protocol. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more games to buy this year. 9 if you count Saints Row and Soul Hackers. Well, I should count them because they have not bought yet. And everything else is on Game Pass. Plague Tale, Scorn, and High on Life, which are all a week apart from each other, are all on Game Pass. So, and of course we got Avatar and Hogwarts both got pushed back. They have not released for a date for Sonic Frontiers yet, which I want to play because it looks like if it's going to be Breath of the Wild Sonic, then I'm on board. So that's it for me this week. I hope you look this episode of me complaining about not watching Raw. Barely tasting Purple Thunder like Mountain Dew. Talking about Saw and more video game talk. Thanks for watching. If you're listening to a podcast, we're on all podcast channels. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Deezer, Overcast. Anywhere you get your podcast, it's FatmanStephens, all one word, followed by podcast. We're also on YouTube watching the video. Hello. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let me know what you're looking forward to as far as gaming. Maybe looking forward to what Clash of the Castle, AEW All Out. Oh, how did I forget? CM Punk is back in AEW, setting up a mega clash for All Out in Chicago. CM Punk and Moxley, first time they've wrestled in AEW. So I completely forgot about that. But hope you liked this episode. I'll see you again next week for another episode of the FatmanStephens Podcast. Goodbye.